Let me tell you the truth most people won't say out loud. Assumptions are killing your grit. Not the economy, not the algorithm, not AI. Your assumptions. I'm watching people make up entire stories in their heads that have nothing to do with reality and everything to do with avoidance. You think nobody wants your offer because views are low. You think the market is too saturated. You think AI is going to replace you. You think people aren't buying. And every one of those assumptions is stopping you from doing what actually works. Listen, people aren't failing because of competition. They're failing because of hesitation. You have stopped being gritty. You've stopped being consistent. You've stopped being in the game because you're too busy watching the scoreboard. And here's what I'm seeing. First, people are hiding behind AI instead of amplifying their authenticity. AI is a tool. AI is leverage. AI is efficiency. But AI is not your personality. AI is not your story. It's not your face, your voice, your presence, your truth. Some of you used to be magnetic because you were you. Now you're trying to be a faceless template with a robotic background track, hoping it will save you from being seen. That's not strategy. That's fear dressed up as content. And another thing, people are consuming doom and gloom like it's spiritual doctrine. Yes, the world is loud. Yes, things are shifting. Yes, some industries are shaky. But most people aren't paralyzed by reality. They're paralyzed by what they think might happen. You're watching economic forecast instead of watching your pipeline. You're reading fear threads instead of reading your own data. You're reacting to noise instead of responding to truth. When did you stop doing the things that built your momentum? When did you hand your power to strangers on the internet? Your business isn't being destroyed by the world. It's being neglected by you. The people who win next year are the ones who refuse to flinch, not the ones who are the smartest, not the ones with the fanciest funnels, not the ones with the prettiest AI videos, but the ones with grit, the ones who stay consistent when everybody else gets emotional, the ones who keep showing up when the world goes quiet, the ones who don't need applause to keep things going. Everything you want is still available. Everything you're building is still possible. But your assumptions keep getting in the way. You're assuming people aren't buying, but your offer is invisible. You're assuming your voice doesn't matter, but you haven't used it in months. You're assuming it's slow, but you stopped working the moment it felt uncomfortable. Do you know where grit shows up? Not when it's easy. It's when it's cloudy, when it's unclear, when the world says, maybe you should wait. And your spirit says, no, I'm going to do it anyway. The season isn't separating the good from the bad. It's separating the present from the paralyzed. So here's the call. Get out of your head. Stop competing with AI avatars. Stop watching doomsday videos. Stop making assumptions that rob you of progress. Do the thing that actually moves your business. Create the content, make the call, send the email, build the system, post the video, sell the offer. Your authenticity is still your advantage. Your voice is still your power. Your grit is still your differentiator. AI won't take your place. Fear will. Hesitation will. Assumptions will. So shake the dust off and get back in the room as the version of you that doesn't flinch.